Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to day 11 of the 12 days of Christmas. That means that it is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. I hope everyone is having an awesome day, and let me know down in the comments section below what you're doing to celebrate the holiday. If you don't celebrate Christmas, let me know what you're just doing in general. Then if you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is, let me know down below because I'd love to hear it. Today, obviously, we have Miss Fritter to review, although I have reviewed her before, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are already familiar with her. I thought it would be a great way to kind of wrap up the 12 days of Christmas, or almost wrap it up, because she was such an iconic character. I feel like for a lot of people, she is like their favorites now because Miss Fritter was just so awesome in the movie. A lot of people asked me to review her, but I chose Cars and Planes Unboxing King. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for the continuous comments on all my videos. I see that you comment a lot, and I really do appreciate that. Please keep it up. And now let's get right into the review of Miss Fritter. As you can see, I put a little wreath on her to Christmasify her. I don't know how to say it, but she looks pretty festive, and we're going to talk about her appearance first. So she obviously is like the king of the Demolition Derby, or the queen, I guess I should say. She is like a villain, I guess you could say, as well, although toward the end of it, she's like a big fan of Lightning McQueen, so not really a villain, but during the time where she doesn't know that McQueen is actually in there, she thinks that it's just some random guy, Chester Whipplefilter, so she's like in there, she's dominating, like just flipping over all these cars, knocking them out, and it's between her and Cruz Ramirez and McQueen, of course. And how I like to think about it is McQueen and Fritter cancel each other out. Fritter finds out that McQueen is McQueen and not just some random car that entered the Derby, and she's like super happy about it. You can see her just smiling there. She gets interviewed, and she kind of comes back later on in the movie. Like you could see her in this bar there cheering for Cruz Ramirez. At least I believe so. That part of the movie is a little foggy for me, but I think that's how it happened. And also, she had her own short called Miss Fritter's School of Racing. Now, I actually haven't seen it yet, but I did see the trailer for it. It looks pretty cool, although my friends told me it wasn't that cool. It was still cool, but like not that cool. So I'll have to watch it when I open up my Blu-ray. Like here it is, actually. It's right next to me. You can see includes exclusive mini movie. And there is Miss Fritter. So I need to open this up and watch that for sure. And watch the whole movie again because that'd be a lot of fun. So there you can see Miss Fritter's Racing School. Alright, let's get on with her releases. So she has been released obviously as a deluxe in the 2017 Cars 3 line. And she's also in the 2018 Thunder Hollow series for the main line, which is pretty cool. So, you know, a 2017 release and a 2018 release, which has been found in Walmart stores across the US, although I have not found it myself. Unfortunately, though, I mean, maybe fortunately for you, she has a lot of variations, 3 to be exact, which I know it may not seem like a lot, but it really is. You know, if you take everything into perspective. This here is actually the second one. The first one is this here. So you have glossy paint, and I just knocked her wreath off. But anyway, glossy paint, and the stop sign is very squared off. You know, obviously hexagonal, or is it octagonal? I can't count. I don't know, whatever. I think it's octagonal. But anyway, you can see that it's like squared off with the gray border. Then they eliminated that, which was awesome because it made it much more accurate to the movie because she had this bladed stop sign without like all the gray borders on it, but still has the glossy paint, which isn't that accurate because why would her paint be shining in a Demolition Derby where everything is dirty? So here's the most accurate and recent release, bladed stop sign and matte finish on the paint there. I only have this version open up, which is what I got from China way back in January, February, whenever it was. And if you'd like to see my original review of her, that link will be in the description below. I just flicked that. Let's just get that out of the way and focus on Miss Fritter. So I love the expression. It's taken right from the movie. She has that very determined look in her eyes with the mouth open, just kind of like cheering or screaming out of excitement. Does say school bus up there because she was a school bus, I guess, and just didn't feel like being a school bus anymore. You can see the lights there, they're a little broken. Of Of course, mine's very chipped up because it came from China, so I probably, when I get the 2018 version, I'll open that one up and kind of replace this one here. Of course, you do have the chain across the hood there and coming out from the grill and the headlights. Silver chrome bumper. She has wrenches spray painted on her wheels and tires there. Of course, you have Miss Fritter spray painted here as well with kind of like a blue background, white text. Same thing with the 58 there. And here is the old stop sign with the gray border. It does flip in and out, which is a nice feature with the stop sign decal on either side. Then she has a bunch of these license plates of her victims. As she said in the movie, she wanted to add Cruz's license plate to her collection, and she like shakes them. So kind of creepy there, but you can kind of see how they clarify the states of the United States. Like that's my favorite right there, Illinois, because I live in Illinois, so they kind of replace the last few letters with oil to clarify it. Let's look at some other ones. Rhode Island. That one's easy. You just change like the spelling of road, but it sounds the same. South Carolina or something like that. South Carolina, I think. Trans Michigan. That makes sense. Then you have this no parking fire lane sign upside down right there. Of course, nice silver chrome of the chains covering up the windows. Park Avenue. Just soaking in all these license plates here. That one looks to be like California. Is that Connecticut or Pennsylvania? Cardinania? I don't know. These are kind of hard to read. I think a magnifying glass would really come in handy because they are readable. You just need to, get something to kind of magnify them. That one is Pennsylvania, so obviously Pennsylvania equivalent. A lot of Rhode Islands. That's the third one I've seen. On the back here, you have It's Fritter Time, which is her catchphrase, and she incorporated that into her license plate. Looks like her license plate is from Mississippi. I can't quite tell how that's clarified, though. And Fritter Time abbreviated. I can't read the text below there, unfortunately. Of course, she has her taillights. Some of them are a little broken. You can kind of see how it isn't completely red. She has some decals here as well. I can't read what those two say. They're very small, but that looks to be some sort of piston. Of course, black bars covering up the windows again. That is her sign of being a McQueen fan. Of course, the rainbow lightning bolt. Then you have school bus right there. Some more lights and everything. Of course, silver bumper. And on the roof here, there's no decals or anything, but you can definitely feel how she's dented. You can even see in the movie that she flipped over, so she gets beat up even though she usually is the winner. And you can definitely feel that on her body. This side, it's a little bit different than the other side because there's no Park Avenue sign or the no parking fire lane sign. You just have the license plates, so you can get maybe a little bit better look at them. That looks to be Florida there because of the peach. How do they clarify that? If you guys don't mind, I'm going to put this up to my face because I'm really, really curious. New Hampshire or New I don't know. Doesn't even help putting it up to my face though. It's actually easier to read it through the camera. But anyways, someone should definitely take a magnifying glass to this and like read them all off and post them or something. Lastly, we have her smokestacks here, which she built into horns, which are very, very menacing, but very cool and unique to her, of course. Here is the base if you're interested. And that's pretty much it, guys. And we'll do some comparisons though. That was just it for Miss Fritter. I mean, there's not really much to compare it to because she's the only school bus in the Cars line. Although we've had other buses, they are really very different. So I just wanted to compare her to some other deluxes so you guys get an idea of scale. Plus, all these deluxes are very well known and they're also very iconic, like Bessie here, of course. The only similarity is that they're both yellow. Here we have Red, who's like the first ever deluxe, even though he was originally considered a single because they had him smaller. But then when Cars 2 came out, they gave him a size boost. He became like half his own size, the initial size, half of that bigger. Here we have Frank, who's also very, very well known and is in the same 2018 deluxe case with Fritter. 2018 Deluxe Case A is not too bad. I think it's A. I may be wrong, though. It has Frank, Miss Fritter, Murphy, which is one of the Sarge's boot camp trainees, the orange one. And then you have, what's his name? Mac, who is the most boring in my opinion. And of course here we have RV, who is another one of the Demolition Derby Deluxes. And if you'd like to see my reviews of Dr. Damage or RV, the links will be in the description below, along with some other Demolition Derby cars. Yesterday I reviewed Jambalaya Chimichanga, who is of course another Demolition Derby contender. Here we have Hit and Run. I've reviewed all these before. I only have like 4 or 5 more Demolition Derby cars to review before I've reviewed all of the ones that are available. So that's pretty cool. Although I've definitely realized that people aren't too excited or hyped on the Demolition Derby cars anymore. I don't know why, but it seems like they've been burnt out or exhausted just a little bit. So maybe I'll do like a whole bunch in one video to, I don't know, make it a little bit more worth your time so you don't have to watch them individually, even if you would want to watch them. So I'll see you guys next time tomorrow for Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. And thanks again, Cars and Planes Unboxing King. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Christmas. I can't believe it's already here. I literally just got out of school on Friday, and then there's like 2 days before it's Christmas. Too fast, guys. It's just too fast. So hopefully you guys are enjoying your holidays. Just, take your time, enjoy your time with family, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.